That misses. Ball one. Perez at second with 2 down. That's way outside. And now 2-0. And downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Fouled off left side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And that is out of play. Dominguez. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bader ranging back on the warning track and hauls it in. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Inside, and it's 1-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Ball 3.
Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. White giving chase. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In the dirt, but kept close. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Manny Machado. In the air, center field. Perez drifts towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
Double steal. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit, and it gets by him. Here comes Junior around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab in this one, Corey Kluber.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Digging in, Matt McClain. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? On the ground, right side. And a quick out, number 1.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Tim Raines now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Bunts it towards the mound. Fires over to Bellinger. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Eli White. And a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball, that pitch is out.
2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Bellinger. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. First pitch misses. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swings through that one for strike one.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Off the plate inside, and now 3-2. That one ripped right center field. Brings it in. One down. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. Ball one on a pitch inside. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. He was late there, strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And it's filled up. One out, base is empty. Line to left, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Hung up in a rundown now, and he's out easily. Two down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Cougars and the Angels. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Chase Burns.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
0-2.
Righty delivers. Swing and a slow roller. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. And next is the designated hitter, David Justice. He steps on the bag. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Now here is Brooks Lee. Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Chase Burns. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Ball.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Hard hit to third. And they get Altuve for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's a laser base hit.
He was all over that one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A changeup missing. Ball 1. Rips that one to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Ted Simmons. Burns back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. And there's one down. And now Liover Peguero.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Liner snagged at first. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Eli White. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And we're back. And now it's Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. In the air, right field. Acuna on the run. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Into center. White, long run on his horse. Can't get to it. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. He's safe. Acuna, the runner at second with one away. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And that skips into dirt. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty, and the batter will be the shortstop. That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground, out to short. Over to first, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Out to short. And they get Altuve for the out. And now Robin Yount. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one at triple digits. And you play behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7.
That gets by him. So a man at first. Next is the designated hitter, David Justice. And that one fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Griffey in pursuit. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. That one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man aboard. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Hit in the air out to center field. White makes the grab, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Bellinger in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Runner takes off, lined into right. Makes the catch. Now a long throw to first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And now Brooks Lee. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Ted Simmons now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. In the air, left field, down the line, squeezes it, and there's two down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And that is. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strikes him out with 100. Manny Machado up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. One out, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. That one missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Lee on the move. And makes the grab. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Safe at second.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
This one in the dirt. And that one hammered. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the center fielder, Eli White. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Altuve Looks to second. That's one, and that's two. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. And they add a run. It's 3-1. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Out towards right center field. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Duran in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. White under this one. He's got it. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Simmons makes the grab, and that'll end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Acuna now. Burns back to work. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And out number one on the grab. David Justice digs in now.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Headed towards the corner. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Here's the third baseman, Brooks Lee. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Duran flying after this one. Reaching for it and brings it. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth inning. Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. Dulcighi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to...
Altuve, one at second.
Right.
How about that double play? Here's Machado. Machado goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 4-1. In the air, right side. And that is that. We go to the top of the seventh, and now here is Ted Simmons. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Machado makes the grab. One up, one down. And here's the first baseman, Liover Peguero. Dribbled up the third baseline. Sends it to first, and 2 away to start the seventh. 2 out, space is empty. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Late with the swing there.
Tough spot right here. Quick inning, 2 quick outs. You got to be patient, but you also have to be somewhat aggressive to not miss.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance to the warning track. Makes the bottom of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch, and he
Ball.
just misses.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. It saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
That one way outside, and 1-1.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Next offering upstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And ball four to aboard. First and second, no outs. Now it's the shortstop. Foul ball there. Fouled off. He was late. That one hammered center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Safe. He's good.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. First and third, one down. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third. And they take a 3-run lead. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. Off the mark there. 1-0. Perez off of first with two away. Squirts away a little bit.
Now pitching, Justin Robleski.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. We go to the eighth, and now the center fielder, Eli White. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. 10 outs have come from the first pitch, so it's fair to say they're making it too easy on the pitcher by swinging so early.
So up next, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Right side, and that chance handled, and he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty, and here is Robin Yount. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the eighth. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Giolito measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So digging in, David Justice. That one ripped. And now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Wastes no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Luis Castillo. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters.
Altuve, Lindor, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That to right. Justice hustling after it. Brings it in. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Giolito back to work. That's out to center field. Junior makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Here's George Springer. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And Acuna able to make the grab. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the mark.
1 and 2.
The count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Manny Machado now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
0-1.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's 2 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And we're back. And now it's going to be Mike Napoli. And that is out of play.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Up the middle. Altuve handles it. Throws to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, David Justice. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one way inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Duran. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Salvador Perez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's inside.
That's good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Yeah, that's outside.
That's outside.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. And they get Perez for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1-1.
Rip towards third. Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Chase Utley. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Utley goes 6'1", 29 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. This one in the air, center field. Junior settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And the batter is George Springer. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Just missed. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. Ready to go. Bottom four. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Altuve stands in here, takes ball one low. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. No outs, runner on second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And
now a wild pitch. And they tag him out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Bellinger at second with 2 down.
That's a ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Down the line. Justice hustling after it. And that will drop foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Coming home. Here's the throw. Safe. He beats it.
Hey, he beat it up.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a strike.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats, and get
the throw to first. That's out number ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning. Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. And that one fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
There goes Junior. Pitch misses.
Ball, that's down. No,
Safe
good.
at second, and that was not close. Junior leads off second with nobody out. The next offering misses, and the count's full. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Willy Adames.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
0-1.
1 out and a runner at second. Fly ball to right. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. This one in the dirt. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. Just missed.
Ball. 2-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
Runner takes off for third. That one ripped left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy.
Slings it across, and they get out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, David Justice. There's a swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit it.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Now here is Jose Altuve. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. The other way. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here comes Manny Machado. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Missed. That's a ball.
Bellinger stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across, And it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Outside low,
1-1.
and the count is 1-1. And that one missing low. Man at first, one away. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Runners on the move. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Tries to get back and save. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, George Springer. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. So here's Bader now. This to center field. Griffey on his horse. Got it. Nice grab. And there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Mike Napoli getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
No
sure,
ball,
you've
2
got 4
strikes.
pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is set for the last half of the 7th. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these guys,
0-1.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the
That's a
ball's
ball.
coming off their bat. And tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity,
Ball.
so you got to look alive out there.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
That one misses.
Fastball
So a
4. Take
leadoff
your base.
walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. At the plate, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one. Smash down the left field line. Makes the catch. The throw in. Here's Cody Bellinger. Cut on and missed at 101.
0 balls,
Strike
1 strike.
1. Nen. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm into Lindor. Over to Altuve. To Utley in time, and that's an inning-ending double. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early
0-1.
in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Fastball for a strike. That one the other way. Dives. What a play. And here is Eugenio Suarez. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Utley.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Ben Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the DH. Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber. Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch for the out. Now Machado up here.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Tied him up inside with that one.
I'll tell you what.
0-1.
He's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And it's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that will end the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, George Springer. 0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Bader goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Bellinger, and the inning is over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Chapman back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
1-1.
Next offering is downstairs. just off the inside edge.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. In the air out to center. And there's one down. Salvador Perez will hit next. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Willy Adames. And a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. He'll circle the bases, and they walk it off and win it 4-3. 4-3.
Bye.